What's good, y'all? What's good? There's always something cooking in the Matrix. Let's get it.
Tons of trouble. Have a look.
A plan to reopen the government could come with a cost for Kentucky's hemp industry. A few lines buried deep in the Senate spending bill could ban most hemp-derived products. WDRB's Dalton Godby explains what's at stake.
CBD oils, gummies, and especially drinks like these could all be banned if this bill passes. It's a measure that could be detrimental to Kentucky's booming hemp industry.
This is what this is all about.
Jim Higdon's company, with about 100 employees, is just a fraction of Kentucky's massive hemp industry, which is estimated to generate about $300 million a year. Now, every
That's a lot of
product
money.
sold at Cornbread Hemp is in jeopardy.
All of those products that were completely compliant under the 2018 Farm Bill will be made illegal if this language sticks.
The proposal, tucked inside the Senate's government funding bill, would ban hemp products with any measurable amount of THC. It's backed by Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell, who has pushed to close a loophole in the 2018 Farm Bill. He said this in the summer.
My 2018 Farm Bill, hemp bill, sought to create an agricultural hemp industry, not open the door to the sale of unregulated, intoxicating, lab-made, hemp-derived substances.
So you guys can see how widespread this is going to be. It's going to affect tons of hemp-derived THC products, including CBD and CBG. And I know a lot of you guys are concerned about seeds and genetics, and that too is going to fall within the definition. So let's go through it together. And under this new wording, seeds will be included, and I quote, "In general, hemp and any part of that plant, including seeds and all derivatives, extracts, cannabinoids, isomers, acids, or salts, whether growing or not, with total THC, including THCA, of less than 0.3% in the plant on a dry weight basis. It includes industrial hemp and excludes any viable seeds that exceed total THC of 0.3% in the plant, and according to this, also the exclusion of hot seeds, viable seeds from any cannabis plant that could potentially grow to exceed this 0.3% total THC limit would be excluded from the definition of legal hemp. In other words, any seeds that produce anything over 0.3% is illegal. But when it comes to the impact on current genetics, most strains, including those bred for CBD, have the genetic potential to exceed that threshold. If this stands, seeds could be defined as marijuana under federal law and therefore become illegal. Now, what I found pretty interesting about all this is that under the 2018 Farm Bill, the federal Farm Bill, President Trump actually made tons of these seeds legal alongside hemp and other products. And now we're getting reports from the White House that President Trump actually supports the THC hemp ban. Now, it's important to note that these are not words from the mouth of President Trump himself supports the THC hemp ban. Now, it's important to note that these are not words from the mouth of President Trump himself, but rather reports from an unnamed White House official. Now, we don't know if this is actual fact and actually something that the president said, or if it's just someone trying to muddy the waters. But what is clear is that
I tell you, man. Now, this is new, y'all. This is new. The name of this video right here, as you can see, it says Congress moves to ban all THC nationwide. Now today, let me give y'all the date. Yeah, we just had that portal. Yesterday was 11/11/2025. Today is 11/12/2025. And the government has officially opened again. Praise the Lord. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Glory to God. God is good. I know somebody grandma back there saying, "Oh Lord." Somebody 90-something years old. Praise Jesus. The government is open. You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit don't even mean nothing, right? You know, the government has become a mall now. You know, they're open and closed. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so now since the government is open, right? And I guess I'm still trying to see what's going on with the food stamps. I don't know if they're, going to issue out these stamps, or, if comment down below if y'all got any food stamps yet. But since the government been open, they just, now Congress is moving to ban the THC and the seeds of the THC and CBD and all these products. Now, you heard what the guy was just saying, that they making $300 million a year, man. $1 million a year, he said. That's a lot of bread, man. And I mean, obviously these people are hating because why Congress just out of nowhere just jump up to want to go ahead and do this? They gotta be hating on people. I'm look. I don't have no CBD products, but there are a lot of people that do. A lot of people have CBD. This going to affect a lot of people. I'm not gonna say comment down below because I know it's gonna be some fake people. Yeah, it's hurting my pockets, D. I own 10 CBD websites, but you do have people though that because I was gonna get in that some years ago. I was gonna start doing a CBD product. In fact, what was that babe? That other Ti that I think she was a fake Ti. Her name was Anna Athletics. I think she was fake. I think she disappeared. I don't know what happened to her, but I used to talk to her on the phone. I mean, a couple of years ago, back in like 2022 or some shit. But she was doing that as well. I don't know how. I guess, well, obviously she wasn't that successful at it because her channel was no longer up. But unless she got another website somewhere else, I don't know. But she was trying to sell CBD products as well as a lot of other people that was selling CBD products because it was real easy to do. It was real, you just had set up a website, whatever. People was sharing the information. So for anybody that was getting money doing that, that shit is about to end if this bill get passed. I mean, so it's like, damn, it's like every time you turn around, the government is really, really targeting people's money. You know what I'm saying? They taking food stamps away. You know what I'm saying? They raising your retirement. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute was, what was it, 62? Now it's 67. Before you know it, you can be 75. You ain't gonna be able to get your money until you're 75. You know what I'm saying? And they raising that up because they just hope that you die. They don't even want to pay you. They just hoping that you just, you done worked your whole life, and now they just want you to wither away and die, so that way they ain't got to give you the money. So now they messing with the CBD. I mean, and ain't no telling what else they gonna be messing with. All these jobs is laying people off. So as you can see, money is definitely being the target right now. Like worldwide is going. Well, this is United States, so I can't really say worldwide. You know what I'm saying? But in America, but I just say America right now. I don't know. I guess this won't affect anybody that's in the UK or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If they selling CBD products, I don't know. But we talking here in America. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's selling CBD products, they messing your pockets up. I don't know how good you're making on your website with this CBD products, but you're gonna have to find something else to do now and play. I don't know, man. Shit is looking real jacked up when it comes to the almighty dollar in America.
According to this tweet, and I quote, Senator Rand Paul has long told leadership and industry folks he will not consent to bills unless the loophole is preserved, which was created by the 2018 Farm Bill that allows unregulated THC products to be sold nationwide. And you guys can see the entire phrasing and slanting of this tweet is crazy, and it's also pro-prohibition. He's saying that he won't consent to the bill unless the loophole is preserved and suggesting that he wants to sell unrelated THC products nationwide. It's absolutely crazy, and again, it's a lot of fear-mongering. Now, Senator Rand Paul has spoken out against the THC ban multiple times, and he's a Republican senator who's actually pushing back against that ban.
Will eradicate the hemp industry. There'll be no more hemp industry. It'll completely eradicate it.
Congress wants to close the loop.
There'll be no more hemp
This
industry.
dude's a hater.
Against that ban.
Will eradicate the hemp industry. There'll be no more hemp industry. It'll completely eradicate it.
Yo, that dude right there, he better watch his back, man. Gonna be a lot of people coming. I don't sell CBD product, but there's a lot of people that do, and he's messing up people's money, man. People gonna be looking for him.
Close a loophole that allowed intoxicating hemp products to go unregulated for many years now. But Senator Rand Paul worries that Congress is taking their ban a bit too far. Paul says the issue is that some of these products have become, quote, juiced up to intoxicating levels of THC, and they're legally being sold with no real regulations. So while marijuana remains illegal in many states, some of the intoxicating hemp products are easily accessible in wellness stores, online, even at gas
because they even at gas station, because they advertise that commercial. How many of y'all seen that commercial about Mood? MOOD. You can order it. I ordered that years ago. They sent me some gummies. It was trash. It looked almost just like that. I took it as directed. I didn't, exceed the recommended dosage or nothing like that. You know, so I was real cautious about it because even though it only said like 0.3, you know, percent THC, that delta, that mood delta 9, delta 8 bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your money, dog. Don't waste your money. But I guess they all gonna get knocked out the box too, if they pass this bill. If they pass this bill, everybody gonna be all these people that got these businesses, and they still got all that product. They're gonna be out here trapping. They're gonna turn the street thugs. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine even white folk that got, you know, they were like, yo, you got that shit, man, right? Man, I got them gummies. You know, they were out here hustling this crap on the damn streets on the Lizzo, ducking the 5 Vizzo. You know what I'm saying? Shit's about to get. I'm trying to tell you. You think these people gonna stop selling this? You think if they pass this bill to ban these gummies and you got all these people that got these companies that got all these gummies, all this THC products, all this you know, hemp products, lotions, shampoos. I mean, we talking about eradicating all this stuff, right? Man, it's gonna be just like how it used to be back in the 90s, selling marijuana on the streets, dog. This gonna be a drug trafficking, hemp lotions. Just imagine people gonna be out here hustling hemp lotion and shampoo on the low, and the feds and the cops gonna be chasing you down over some shampoo, because they got some hemp in it. Because it's not going to stop. You already know that it's not going to stop. Just because they banning it, that don't mean people going to stop doing it. It's just going to become dark. It's going to become just like, you know, the hood. It's going to be white folk doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be everybody doing it. Anybody that got the product, you're going to be doing it. You're going to have to, because you're going to still be trying to survive. And I guess eventually people getting caught. They're gonna have to make more jail cells, cause you imagine, cause all just think about all the people that got locked up from selling marijuana back in the day, that's still probably doing time. You know what I mean? So now it's gonna be hemp. People gonna be getting years for selling hemp. Can I get a no there?
Stations. So Paul agrees that Congress should put limitations in place, but he wants to strike a compromise to allow these products to have small amounts of THC in them. Those in Congress pushing for this ban say it's to stop bad actors from taking advantage of a loophole in the 2018 Farm Bill to sell psychoactive products.
So Senator Rand Paul has spoken out on a number of occasions, and on multiple times he has tried to stop this language from appearing in similar bills in the past. But on this particular occasion, the Senate actually rejected his attempt to save the hemp industry from the THC ban in the key spending bill. Now, I know a lot of you guys will traditionally think that Republicans are against the good herb and Democrats are all for it. But according to this article, what we're seeing is a little bit of a flip of the script, where Senator Patty Murray, the top Democrat on the Senate Appropriation Committee, and Senator Jeanine Shaheen, Democrat from New Hampshire, the party's top member in the subcommittee that handles agricultural spending, flagged the Paul amendment and notified members that they will be voting against the proposal, signaling to the caucus that they should also follow suit. So a lot of these folks in Congress are literally pushing for a THC ban. But it seems that Senator Rand Paul may have one final trick up his sleeve, as according to this, despite the fact that Senate advances the hemp product ban, the GOP senator has a last-ditch plan to fight back. And this goes straight back to what I was saying at the top of the video, where you just can't hate government enough. And for anyone who wants more government in their life, you're absolutely crazy. Because in a situation where they can't even agree to open back the government, they're throwing stuff like this in. What is this doing to help the people? How is this supposed to help families who need funds? How is this supposed to help people on SNAP benefits? The truth is, it's not.
Hemp-derived THC products could be on the chopping block as Washington lawmakers move forward with a Senate deal to end the now 41-day government shutdown. The Senate made progress toward reopening the government as enough Democrats split from their caucus to join Republicans in voting 60-40 on an updated stopgap funding bill. The deal contained a continuing resolution to open the government through January 30th and 3 full-year 2026 appropriation bills.
It's
now you
easy
see
to
that?
get frustrated, but when you've got a
Now you see that, man? Hold on, let me get this ad out the way real quick. But you see the lotion, right? Hold on. You know what I mean? Muscle and joint relief cream. So for those that don't know about CBD and hemp, that's what they use. You know, that's what they use the hemp. Hemp is good for us. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's good. It's good, and you can put it in lotion, like as you can see. If you got muscle and joint pain, you can use it as shampoo. In fact, I got the raw. This right here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see it, but this is the raw paper, and this is hemp. You know what I'm saying? So, that the raws that roll your paper, roll your stuff up. That's hemp. But see, they don't want you using nothing natural. They want you going to the pharmaceuticals to get muscle and joint relief. But you're never going to get it there. You're just going to get addicted to the chemicals and the drugs that they're pumping. They're going to be pumping inside your bloodstream. I know it was the blood for you and me, yeah. So that's what's going on right now. Now I'm gonna take it back. Hold up, because this is a pretty long video. I just want to take it back. Hold up, let me take it back. Right here. Just look at how much hemp they chopping down. Let me take it back right here.
Legal hemp is sparking fear and outrage among Southern Oregon CBD producers. The proposed policy, which is included in a draft appropriations bill to reopen the government, seeks to exclude hemp-derived cannabinoid products from the definition of legal hemp. The change would shift the standard to effectively ban many currently compliant CBD products like gummies and topical creams that have traceable but non-intoxicating amounts of cannabinoids. Paul Murdoch, co-founder of Horn Creek Hemp in Jacksonville, says if the bill becomes law, it would make it impossible for him to do business.
As written, it seems to be impossible. I would suspect that this would not pass in its current form because it would eliminate a very high-quality, natural, non-intoxicating remedy.
And not only would it destroy and outlaw a natural remedy, but it also destroy a multi-million-dollar industry in the hemp industry. Now, a lot of you guys would have been following the federal government shutdown, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have different views on whether the government should reopen, and if they do, what are the conditions that they should reopen under. But I think a lot of you guys could agree that some of these things that they are proposing are common sense. But what's not common sense is throwing a hemp ban into everything, because the truth is that's a very sly way to go about things. We all know that under the 2018 Farm Bill, aka the Hemp Bill, anything under 0.3% is federally legal. And coincidentally enough, that bill was signed into law by the current president, Donald Trump. Now, according to this, these are the 8 Democrats which voted to end the government shutdown. And again, like I said, some of the reasons for ending the government shutdown are valid, but throwing a hemp ban into the works is completely unnecessary.
Mounting fears among parents and medical professionals all over the accidental ingestion of cannabis products. According to a new report from the Wall Street Journal, hemp gummies.
Now see this right here. This is what I want y'all to see right here. You see it? The Wall Street Journal. Hemp gummies are sending hundreds of kids to the hospital. Now, I'm not saying that this not happening. I'm not saying that this not happening. I'm not saying that this hemp that they're extracting from the plant that's going in the lotions and the gummies that's like 100% authentic. I'm pretty sure it's chemicals. It's chemicals everywhere. This is a chemical planet, okay? You're not going to be able to escape the chemicals. And that's just a damn fact. I'm saying they spraying in the skies every day. All right. But my thing is this you just got to look at the propaganda, though. Even when it says the Wall Street Journal, they sending hundreds of kids to the hospital. Now, have you ever seen the Wall Street? Have you ever seen the Wall Street Journal? McDonald's is sending hundreds of kids to the hospital. They ain't gonna Burger King. You know what I'm saying? How about GangStalking and directed energy weapons is sending hundreds of fucking kids to the damn hospital? Now, they ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They only talk about, things that they feel as though there was a threat and that they want to get rid of. because they're not capitalizing on it. Because remember, America is built off of what? Capitalism. It's all about the bag. It's all about the money. And if I'm not getting the money, then it's like, fuck you. It's rivalry. It's beef. You know what I'm saying? Because you got pharmaceuticals, the Walgreens, CVS, all those drugstores. You know what I'm saying? They they want that bread. They see if they keep on allowing hemp to be out here, that's messing up their money. They don't want you on that. They want you on chemicals, because this is how we get our paper. So now you got the pharmacies battling with, hemp, the hemp industry. You know what I'm saying? And who's going to win? Who's going to win? The pharmaceuticals. They always do, because they controlled by the black nobility. Can I get a fuck no there?
That are made of hemp have sent hundreds of our kids to the hospital this year. The products are less regulated than more potent cannabis derivatives. The compound was even legalized by Congress in 2018.
So those are the typical talking points.
So that's what I was talking about. Those Delta 9s. You could order that. It's called Mood and stuff like that. On the websites. It's out there. I'm gonna stop this video. We exceeded 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Shout out to this brother right here. This is his channel, Legal News Network. You know what I'm saying? I know some people be like, man, who people be complaining because I don't, I don't be thinking that y'all probably care anyway. So, but since some people say they do, it's right here. If you want to go ahead and find a guy, you can go ahead, check him out, subscribe to him as well. Holla back, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. $the Christ 777. That's the Cash App. $the Christ 777. If you feel like you want to give, a generous donation to DB GangStalking Simulation, man, I appreciate you. Yes, I'm still on the blacklist. Yes, and a brother still don't have no job because of the cabal. But hey, I got y'all, right? Y'all gonna support the God, right? I appreciate it. Holla back. We out this biatch.